You do not agree with me on that.
Or what is really up your collective sleeves. Maybe we can try and look at the jigsaw puzzles where they are really playing right now, and Uhuru Kenyatta coming now to make sure that united opposition first of all is consolidated, is funded. He says Kenyans should see the fig that is actually being played on their eyes, the wool that is being put on their eyes as well. There is a reverse psychology. Do you hold with this view?
No, thank you, Debala. I think the last time we were here, it's been a minute, and I did pass your condolences to Senator Okongo Omogeni.
Yes.
It was the last time we were on set. And
Senator
I think
Onyonka, not
yes.
Okongo Omogeni.
No, even we were with Okongo.
When
we were discussing about SHA.
Yes.
We made the phone call, so he's bereaved and he told me he could not be able to join us. Let me begin it's always good to be back. The only problem I have with you is this show is always late. You should cancel news or just lead a line for 5 minutes.
But you always complain. When I'm doing also the morning show, it's too early. Why should
No, I've never been on your show early. When you were in the other media house, we used to come at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Anyway, that's a story for another day you'll discuss with your bosses. One thing I just want to begin is that for us who have worked with Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru Kenyatta was my party leader from 2013 to 2022, before we defected to UDA. We know the mind and heart of Uhuru Kenyatta. And it is in public domain that Uhuru Kenyatta has never, even in his wildest dreams, supported President William Ruto to be the president in 2022. Even weaponizing the state machinery and any other resources to try and make Raila Odinga the president. You remember even the BBI fiasco and many others.
Yes.
And President Uhuru Kenyatta has never been comfortable with the presidency of William Ruto. Even for the last 5 years. So if he didn't mean, if he had, as imagine what my brother is saying, supported William, then he would not be doing what some of us know for the last 4 or 5 years. Even this outfit of Linda Mwananchi, the allegations that he's funding them. He has even gone, I think, here in Kiambu on several occasions as well, meeting with Jubilee. Even when we are facing crisis of Gen Z, his position, even inciting young people by telling them, fight for your rights, this and this. And I think what former President Uhuru Kenyatta is worried is that what President William Ruto has done surpassed what he did for 10 years. Because most of the issues we are implementing, by the way, were conceived under his regime. Like universal health coverage, now the role of SHA, the issue of affordable housing. You remember he implemented halfway and ran away. He did piloting of universal health coverage. Most of the hard decisions were later made, so he could not believe somebody else could come and pick it up. You have seen there is impulsion in also this united opposition, because you saw what Anthony Kibagendi, Honorable, said today in Migori County. That there is, as my brother alludes, that there is dominance of DCP and the impeached deputy president in the Mount Kenya region. And you have seen, for some of us who worked with him, he was like that. He was rambunctious, he was very cruel. Even some of the reasons he was impeached, he used to chase members of parliament from his office in Annex B. So, in fact, when I saw my brother Lenny Kifuti, JB Muturi, and Peter Munya complaining bitterly before the media, you guys, the fourth estate, I just laughed it aloud, because that is the nature of Rigathi Gachagua. You will want to think is either his way or no any other way. And I think even what he said, I don't know whether that clip you ran, I saw it, you ran. He said, we don't want people who are lazy. He said, you must go and mobilize your ethnic numbers. That's what he's arguing. So you can imagine he's thinking. So
that is subliminally telling, one of the principles of united opposition.
Yes, you go and do what we call tribal arithmetic and count your tribal men and women, put them on the line. tell us, and he said we'll not come and sit in a hotel.
Yes.
So the point
what are you bringing on the table as
that
numbers?
That is the whole point.
Yes.
So you can imagine his thinking, because we have, when he was the deputy president, we worked together as when he was the deputy, and that is his nature. You can see the tribal thinking, that dominance and looking down upon others. And I think that is why Uhuru Kenyatta has never been comfortable with him. And if the stories that I saw Uhuru met Kalonzo Musyoka, then it shows you there will be a more worse impulsion within the disunited opposition, because the chicken are coming home to roost now. You have heard Anthony Kibagendi, and it's not Anthony speaking. I thought that was Matiang'i. He was speaking. You have heard even, but the sad reality, what is happening in the mountain, I know my brother might have more authority because he comes of that region, is the impeached deputy president is using force. And that is why when you saw Mheshimiwa Kagusha speaking in Kieni the other day, that is his nature. It was not Kagusha speaking, it was Rigathi speaking through Kagusha by saying, if you don't support me, we will isolate you, we will mark you and come onto your bed, because he wants to use the force, people to support him by force. And I think apart from forcing one and intimidation and blackmail, he is now trying to force even other colleague leaders in this united opposition. But finally, from where we sit...
But camping also just at a media house.
Yes.
You know, hooded men, you know, waiting to arrest Kagusha as well. It reminds me, I think when we were across also on the other tracks at the Nation Media, where we were hosting Junet Mohammed one time, you know, during the morning show as well. And we had tweets when we were just doing the feedback. You know, somebody just said, you know, the DCI are actually outside waiting for Honorable Junet Mohammed to arrest him. And he read the tweet himself. Then I told him, oh, you know, we talked, and if they're going to be here, then we're going to find a way out, you know, through the basement.
So you wanted to be an accomplice of committing illegality. Let me answer you. I know where you are headed.
Yes, yes. This is what I'm saying. What are we, okay, why should we come to the media houses? Why should we have these hooded men? Why should we use this also sort of an overplay of, you know, excessive police force to arrest someone?
No. Personally, I've been arrested severally by the police on several occasions. In fact, I saw there is somebody who died in Motaika police station. That was my second home. I think Eric Otieno, some border guy, and I hope IPOA and necessary agencies will find out why would somebody die in police custody like Ojuang, the other guy who died in Central police station. Those are investigations that I pour. And Mutaika, all these Kamkunji, some of us, even Capitol Hill that was decommissioned. I used to
You've graced the cells.
I've graced the presence of those cells. But for me, I can't authoritatively indicate, because what Mheshimiwa Kagusha was saying is no one has authenticated, because I've seen Mushiri Nyaka, the police spokesperson, has not alluded that the number of police officers that went to arrest him. But let us wait for investigation. I'm told he's supposed to take a plea, but he's yet to do that. But the point I'm trying to make is that we should, as leaders, as we approach elections, and I'm happy the NCIC, the IBC, the DPP, the DCI have said, and I want to agree with them, any politician who will make incitement comments, they should be banned from running for any elective position. And I support, as a leader in this country, I think that is the language that politicians will understand. And I'm not saying it is only in opposition members of elected who are making some of these comments. Even a number of our colleagues in our formation have made some comments which go beyond. And I think it is up to the NCIC and other investigative agencies to ensure anybody who has made any statement that bring incitement, disunity, tribal hatred, they must be held accountable as by the NCIC. And I know he has been a commissioner, he understands that. I wondered, you had said something, or I allow him to...
Yeah, let's just listen from him as well on that letter. Don't lose that track of mind on that particular issue.